Today's video is brought to you by the Ridge wallet, ridge.com/PIMPNITE. The Ridge is a quality, minimalistic front pocket product designed to upgrade from the old, bulky wallet. The Ridge is slim, RFID blocking, holds up to 12 cards and room for cash. It also has over 30,000 5-star reviews. The Ridge wallet comes in a whole range of styles, including carbon fiber, forged carbon, titanium, and many other styles to suit your needs. Ridge also offers other great accessories like phone cases, bags, mobile charging, knives, and a lot of other great quality products. Take advantage of the free shipping so you can get it fast, free returns if you don't like it, and it comes with a lifetime guarantee. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to ridge.com/PIMPNITE. That's right, ridge.com/PIMPNITE, and use code PIMPNITE, link in the description. Thanks Ridge for the channel sponsor and to all those who have purchased their products. What's up YouTube? For today's video, we're my full focus Sash team. So today it's my birthday, happy birthday, and I thought I'd do something fun for you people and spoil you with a full focus Sash team, 6 focus Sashes. If you want to check me on Twitch, make sure you do that. That's where I do all my live streams, link in the description of the video, and let's get into today's video. So today I've got one battle, but man, this battle was straight fire, right? I could not have hoped for such an amazing battle, and I really hope you people enjoyed. If you like the hype on the theme teams, and if you enjoy these sort of videos, please leave a like there. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so we have a Excadrill leader. Now, you're probably thinking, well, you know, the main sort of counter to this team, right, for it to even be like a thing would be like Stealth Rock, Spikes, you know, those sort of things. So I had to have like a Pokemon that could get around them, right? Now, unfortunately, I've seen a lot of Excadrill leads with Stealth Rock already, so I thought, this is probably going to be one of those battles where I just have to, you know, leave and go to the next one. So firstly, I went for Protect. I was very tempted to go for a counter there, but instead they're going to be setting up the Stealth Rocks. I'm like, okay, that's fair enough. Now, I can get rid of it. I do have a Pokemon to get rid of them on my team, but it's one thing or another if I can get rid of it quick enough without losing a lot on my team. So what I did there, I did a hard switch there into Sigilyph, hoping that, you know, I'll sacrifice Sigilyph's Focus Sash and then maybe get the default off, and then they wait for the Earthquake. I was like, oh, that's really good. That's super, super fire, right? So what I can do, right, is I can go for a default, and I've got Trick Room on the set. So I thought, okay, number one priority here, I got to get rid of the rocks on the field. So if I go for default, that'll help out the rest of my team, because once again, I've got Focus Sash on every one of these Pokemon, right? Now, I did some memes on this team too, like some Pokemon that you may not think would have Focus Sash, and I did some other ones as well. Just some memes I've come across and some ones I want to do. So we're going to be going for a default here on Sigilyph. Hydreigon's going to slide in real quick there, and we're going to get rid of the rocks. Now I'm thinking, okay, we got a Hydreigon, right? And we got a big problem here because this Pokemon is really fast and it's going to like pop out some really good damage. So I've got Trick Room out. I thought that'd be a good idea to go for Trick Room, maybe to help my team out. So we got the Dank Pulse, Firing Wave, Focus Sash is going to activate. There's one Focus Sash, and we got the Sigilyph living on 1 health. This is actually low-key a merch plug video, but I didn't even mean to do it on purpose, I promise, right? So we're going to be leaving that on 1 health there, setting up the Trick Room. Now, here I was thinking maybe I should go for an Air Slash here, because the EVs on this one were max special attack, and I ran this as... Actually, no, I only gave it special attacking EVs. That was it. Like, I had some really weird EVs here, right? So instead of going for that, I thought they might swap, because Hydreigon isn't exactly what you call Trick Room material. So I went for the Roost there, and unfortunately they're going to stay in and go for the Dark Pulse again, and down goes my Sigilyph. It doesn't really worry me too much, though, because it is very early days, and I've still got some other Pokemon. Plus, I got rid of the rocks. That was the main thing, Sigilyph on my team. It had Magic Guard, too. Now, I'm going to do a full team build at the end of this video, maybe something new, so make sure you stick around there. I want to explain this team in depth. So, my favorite Pokemon on this team, we had a Draining Kiss, Recycle, Strength Sap, Spore, Morlow. This thing was my favorite Pokemon on this team. It was really, really gimmicky and trolly, but boy, it was fun. So firstly, right, I'm going to give our Hydreigon a little sweet kiss there. It almost takes it out in one shot. It was so close. Unfortunately, I didn't one-shot it, and now I'm going to get roasted by Flamethrower, and guess what? I'm going to live on 1 health with the Focus Sash, but people, it doesn't end there. What I'm going to do right here is the reason I called this infinite 1 health, right? There's a reason I did that. So what I'm going to be doing firstly, I'm thinking, okay, I can't live the next attack. I mean, if I attack it, I can take it out, sure, but, you know, that might be it. So what I'm going to do is I need to get my health back right first. So I went for the Spore. They actually swapped the Hydreigon out and went into Zeraora, right? So like, okay, that's not too bad. Zeraora is also a very fast Pokemon too, and it's going to be very good against my team. So my Mushroom is going to wiggle its mushroom, and that is going to put the Zeraora to sleep, right? Now, Zeraora is having a little snooze at the moment. I'm thinking, okay, firstly, I've got to get my health back, right? I've got Strength Sap. What Strength Sap's going to do, it's going to drop the attack stat of my opponent, and it's going to give me some health back, right? Preferably all my health, right? So the EVs on this were max special attack, and you know what? That was pretty much it. So I'm going to be going for that one, and we got some attack drop on the Zeraora, and all my health is going to come back there, so I'm at full health. And we got the activation of a white herb here. So, okay. Interesting there. So, unfortunately, I couldn't drop their attack, but that's okay. I got my full health back. Now, we got the Trick Room wearing off, and I'm thinking, okay, if it wakes up now, I'm toast, but if it doesn't, I can go for Recycle. Now, what Recycle is going to do, it's going to recycle that Focus Sash over and over. Blaze Kick misses. I can't believe it, and I get the Recycle off. I'm able to recycle another Focus Sash. That was so hype there. That was so hype. So now I can live the next attack. So you can actually use Recycle. If you consume the item, you can always recycle it over and over again. I mean, I look after the environment, guys. You got to admit that one. So we got the free Focus Sash once again. They went for the 420 Blazer Kick, and this time it's going to land on my little Morlow. But the thing about this is, right, I can easily go for another Spore and start this whole process over again. Now, the fact of the matter is here, I want to actually start doing some damage. So Morlow was more of a trolling set, right? It doesn't do lots and lots of damage. I think it would work well if there was something like Toxic Spikes down or whatever like that. But, you know, I was like, I need to get some sort of damaging off Zeraora, right? So that'd be really handy to do. So Zeraora is going to be asleep. Firstly, I'm going to go for a Recycle there. I'm going to get my Focus Sash back, right? We got to get our priorities right. So we got 3. Like, this has legitimately had 3 Focus Sashes, like, if you think about it, which is like so hype. So now I'm like, okay, instead of going for Strength Sap, I'm just going to start using Draining Kiss against this, right? Because I want to get some damage. I don't want to see how much it actually does. So it doesn't do heaps of damage. It's probably about a 5-hit KO, but I do get a good amount of health back from Draining Kiss, right? Now, Draining Kiss has a 75% rate of getting health back. So say you do a certain amount of damage to your opponent, you get 75% of that damage dealt added onto your health, which is really nice, right? So I kept kissing Zora, and was secretly liking it. And we're getting some health back. Like, I need, 2 more, and then I'm at max health there. So I'm going to keep going for Draining Kiss there, hoping Zeraora is going to have a siesta for 69 twos, but it's going to wake up and it's going to 420 Blaze me again. But that's all good. Morlow was popping off there. That was so good. Unfortunately, I didn't do loads of damage to Zeraora, but I can guarantee they were probably a little bit annoyed by that. So now we're going to go slide into Merch Plug here. Now, Merch Plug, as you've seen, has counter and reversal. There's a lot of options here. So I was thinking, okay, what is it going to use first? What moves? It's not going to use Blaze Kick, right? It could use Plasma Fist, or it could have Close Combat. It's going to go for Close Combat. So I guess that explains why they had a white herb there. They didn't want those, defense drops. So now I'm thinking, okay, we'll counter or take them out. I've got reversal on this one too. I don't want to reveal they got reversal, but I sort of do want to use counter just for the trolling aspect, right? You know me, I don't like to troll too much, but sometimes I do. So we got that. It doesn't even take me to the Focus Sash. I was all about getting that Focus Sash. It actually lived on 2 health. They must be salty. So go for the counter, and Zeraora is going to go down. I really wanted that Sash to activate so hard. I wanted it so bad, but it didn't activate. Oh, man, I got trolled, but I trolled them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? There's some Galaxy Brain plays there. So I thought they made DC there, but they didn't. And now we got the Tangrowth coming. It's like, oh, man, this thing is a giant defensive wall, right? Even if it's not, super defensive, it's so bulky. So I'm thinking, okay, reversal, well, that ain't probably going to take it out. My best bet here would be to go for Endeavor, right? I did this because, say if I come across a really defensive wall, yours truly with the Tangrowth, I can go for Endeavor, drop its health to exactly the same as mine, and then maybe bring something else in to take it out, right? So the Tangrowth is going to go for an Ancient Power there, and it gets a boost on its first go. I'm like, oh, I'm so lucky that I used, I'm so lucky that I had Endeavor, right? Because that could have, that would have been super hard to take out. So down goes my Lycanroc. At the moment, things are looking pretty dicey, I'll be real with you. I've only taken 1 Pokemon out, but Tangrowth is only on a little bit of health, right? So now we're going to be going into Galaxy Brain here. This is actually quite a good set, like a 1 health set. I'll explain it as the battle goes on. So we've got Flail, Endure, High Jump Kick, and Acupressure. You might be able to see why this set is Galaxy Brain, and the ability, of course, is Queenly Majesty. So we're going to be going for High Jump Kick. My fingers were crossed there. Other things on my body were crossed too, and Tangrowth, it's going to go down. I really didn't want to miss that one, seriously, guys. So Tangrowth is down, we've got Zeraora down, things are pretty good, and Hydreigon is only on a little bit of health. Now, I did actually expect Hydreigon to come in here, but instead of that, we got the Mammoth one. So I was like, okay, Alright, Moveset. It would have been really good if I had drop kick on this step, but I still got high jump kick, and I've got flail as well. Now I'm thinking they're probably going to be going for icicle crash, right? That would make most sense. Or should I risk it and go for acro pressure and see what happens? I was like, let's risk it. This battle's been fun already. So going for the acro pressure, pointing to myself in the head, and then we're going to get an icicle crash here, and icicle crash is going to be its main step. I got a defense drop light, so I'm like, I might not live on 1 health, but I did. I actually managed to live on 1 health because it was a critical hit. Oh man, the RNG going on right now. So I've got that 1 health with, right? So this is fire. I can go for flail, like a full base bound. Now, I wasn't sure if it would one-shot. Like, I knew it would do a lot of damage, but I was like, nah, it's probably not going to one-shot it. Moveset's kind of sick. And this is why it's Galaxy Brain for people, because this ability actually blocks all priority moves, right? So you can get on 1 health, and then no one can come in and use it like a priority move against you, right? Because you get around it with your ability. So it's a great 1 health Pokemon. That's why I call it Galaxy Brain for. So the Moveset here, it can't use Ice Shard, it got denied, so it's got to use like another sort of move, whether it be Earthquake or Icicle Crash or whatever the heck it's going to use, right? Now, I thought here I actually kind of thought they may DC here or swap out. I wasn't really sure, and then I outsped them. That was so good there. So the Serena Williams got around the Moveset. I was so happy about that. You know, like the Salt is like building on the side of the field at the moment. So we got 3 points. It's actually 3 all at the moment. I've clawed my way back into this battle just simply with memes, right? So at this stage, I was like, they're taking so long. Are they going to DC? And I was really hoping they didn't, because I wanted to see, you know, how things were going to pan out. So the next Pokemon I got is Alakazam. It's like, oh man, Alakazam. This thing is going to outspeed me easy. And then I'm thinking, okay, shit, a flail will definitely one-shot it. But man, I'm not going to outspeed her. A high jump kick, there's no point doing that. So I think I just went for Endure here, and I'm hoping that, you know, I could just see what moves it was going to do. I was a little bit worried it might try and set up on me, but I was like, you know, it's probably just going to attack me. And then they pull the Desperation Dynamax button. So I was like, okay, that's actually really fire, right? Because I went for Endure, so that's going to burn up 1 turn of their Dynamax. Now, I've got 2 other Pokemon left. I'm on 1 health. I'm thinking I might be able to go for a double if I can get a double Endure off here, I might be able to completely stall out the Alakazam Dynamax, right? So I went for Endure. I was like, this is going to be really good, right? At least I can stall 1 turn up. There's a very, very low chance I might be able to get 2 off in a row. So Alakazam is going to be going for that Max Mindstorm there, and I'm going to live on 1 health once again. However, they're not going to take me up, but they are going to put the Psychic Terrain in the field, and one of my Pokemon definitely isn't going to like any Psychic type moves at all. But it wasn't too bad, right? It wasn't too bad. I got a Sash. So I was thinking, should I go for Flail? I was like, nah, I'll just go for Endure. This is my only option. So I was waiting for a long time, and then they popped a Max Guard. I was like, I could have attacked them. Oh, that was so infuriating. I could have got a free Flail off. That would have done so much damage. And now I'm sort of like, what do I do here? Do I just go for Endure again? Like, at least, I mean, the worst case scenario that's came out of this, right, is I've actually stalled out the 3 turns of Dynamax. So I just went for Endure, and then they double Max Guard. I'm like, what? I don't even know what they were trying to do there. Like, I don't know. I think they were trying to out-predict me there. The fact of the matter is Alakazam can outspeed me and take me out any time, right? So I was more annoyed that I didn't attack the first. I wish I attacked that first time, because, you know, I'm not saying I would have taken Alakazam out in 1 shot, but man, that would have done some fresh damage, right? I reckon at least, you know, half to 3/4. So while I go for my move here, I want to attack this Alakazam. I was thinking about if they actually are going to swap here, but they didn't. They went for the Psychic, and Serena is going to go down. But man, there was some craziness there. The best thing that came out of that was their Dynamax was gone. So I had to do it, people. I had to do the Focus Sash Toxapex. So this Toxapex was straight fire. I've got a physical set here. We got Liquidation, Gunk Shot, Knock Off, and Recover. So say if you take a little hit, right, Recover, Regenerate, always get your Sash back eventually. I've been trolled by this set before. Like, well, not this exact set, but like Focus Sash Toxapex. So I had to use it. I felt like it was a good meme to do. So I went for the knockoff there, and Alakazam's going to slide out of here. And now we got the Hydreigon coming. It's like, oh no, I hope knockoff can take this out, because this thing is going to hit me really hard, right? I'm not running a super bulky Toxapex either. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm not. So that is just enough there probably to take out the Hydreigon, and that's, I got rid of it. It's Black Belt. Okay, it was boosting its Dark Pulse there. Damn, I thought it was going to be like a different item to that. So we've got Excadrill left, and we've got Alakazam. Things are pretty tight at the moment. I've got them in. So I've got 1 more Focus Sash left. The bad or good thing, I'm not sure if it's good or bad, but the Psychic Terrain has actually gone here. So I can go for a knockoff. I'm running Adamant Nature. This is fully invested in attack to try and do as much damage as possible. Now, I wanted to go for Gunk Shot, then I was like, nah, let's go for Knockoff. That'll do some pretty good damage to Alakazam. I was quite confident I could one-shot. So they're going to go for a Psychic. I lived on 1 health. I want to see their face right now after that. So go for the Knockoff there, and Toxapex just dominates the Alakazam with one swift knockoff. Man, imagine getting like knocked off by one. What is that anyway? Like on the front of Toxapex, what is that? Is it like a feeler or something? I'm not sure. What's the actual scientific terminology? I'm sure someone in the comment section will know. Okay, last Pokemon here was the Excadrill. And I'm thinking, right, this is going to take me out. Let's be real, it's going to be able to take me out with the Mudslap, right? I'm on 1 health, I can't do anything. But I don't want to go. I'm thinking, should I just go for Liquidation? I don't even think I'm going to get a chance to attack. Now, I was only worried if they had like a setup move, they may try and set up on me, but I don't think they will because I've seen that I'm more of an offensive set. Like, I just one-shot at Alakazam, right? So I don't think they'll probably start setting up on me. But just in case they did, I went for the Recover, and they're just going to go for Earthquake. So like, okay, fine. But the greatest moment in the history of Pokemon is about to come up, people. Trust me in this one, trust me. So, the last Pokemon on my team is Shuckle with Sturdy and with Focus Sash. Now, I did this as a meme, right? And remember at the start of the battle, Excadrill has Mold Breaker, so it can actually get around my ability Sturdy, right? So they're probably thinking, got this one in the BAG, right? So I've got Earthquake, Power Trick, Bug Bite, and Rock Punch. I was really scared here. I'm thinking, okay, well, this could Iron Head me to oblivion. I'm going to see how much Earthquake does. This is a Power Trick set. They pop the Sword Dance. I'm like, oh, no. They're going to try and one-shot me, right? So I went for Earthquake, right? Coming off Shuckle's just, let's be real, guys. It's Shuckle's attack. So, it does nothing. So I'm thinking, okay, I think I've got to go for a Power Trick here. If they attack me now, it's done. Like, what should I do? Should I go for Rock Polish? I was thinking about this move for such a long time. They set one Sword Dance up, so that's going to be a lot. Like, that's a lot of attack. Now, I still went Dynamax. I went for the biggest, ballsiest move. They popped a second Sword Dance. They want to one-shot me so hard right now. So, I've got my Power Trick. What Power Trick's going to do, right? It's going to swap my defense and attack at the same time. So, Shuckle's godly defense is actually going to be put onto its attack now. And my terrible attack is going to be my defense. So, at this stage, I'm going to be going down to a Tackle. Real talk. I could go for a Dynamax here, and then I can go for Earthquake, right? I was so excited that I was able to get a Power Trick off and still retain my Sash without the extra, actually attacking me. So I was about to go for Max Quake, right? I was laughing so much in this, like, it was very, very, I wish I did this one live. So I fumbled, I sausage fingered the Max Guard button instead of going for Earthquake. I was so nervous, and I was laughing so hard. Then I'm like, oh my God, I pressed the wrong button. So we got the big old Shuckle anyway. It was only like 3 seconds. 3 minutes of the battle left, right. Imagine 3 seconds. Like the Dynamax animation is only like a few, it's like 10 seconds. So we got a big old Shuckle here. I sausage fingered the Max Guard button, but it's fine. I've still got 2 turns left, right. Now they're going to go for an Iron Head. That's really good because I won't get flinched at least, right? So the final moment is here, people. I've got Max Quake coming off Shuckle's big attack now, and they have got Iron Head. I was just waiting. I was waiting, people. I've waited my whole life for this. Look at this. Sturdy Focus Sash. I got around the Mold Breaker. This reminds me of the time where I got Weakness Pulsing Electros to work because I'm a Mold Breaker Pokemon. This is it, people. Earthquake is going to one-shot the Excadrill, and that, my friends, is the battle. What a battle. I couldn't have given you, I couldn't have given you guys anything. I even got you guys a baby bottle. There we go. Man, what a battle. That was so crazy. The Focus Sash team for my birthday, and man, that was so good. Like, even got a salty DC. You know what? If a video doesn't deserve a like, I can't give you any more, guys. I gave you 110 right there. Let's have a look at my team. I'm sure some of you might be a little bit curious about the setups here. Now, my initial EVs may have changed slightly. I will go over that, though, but thanks so much for everyone for watching. If you like this sort of thing, maybe I could incorporate my theme teams. I don't know. I just want to see how many people generally want this at the end, right? Because usually I do a bonus battle, but maybe I could cap my, teams like this and explain them. I'm not sure. Please give me some feedback on that. I would appreciate that. So starting off with the Lycanroc here, we got Counter Protect, Endeavor Reversal. You've seen that. Now, I ran this one as Max Attack and Max Speed, right? And had the Focus Sash. Now, you could give it a hindering... I'd give it a hindering defensive nature, so counter's going to work even better to drop you down. And you could definitely go for 0 IVs on basically all these. This is very specific, though, so you usually wouldn't want to be Focus Sash, to be activating. Unless you're running something like Counter or Reversal or Flail, you know what I'm saying? So, the MVP Shuckle there, I feel like there was a few... everyone did a pretty good role in this battle, right? So, we had Earthquake, Power Trick,
Bug Bite, and Rock Polish. I ran this one as max speed, and I ran this one as max defense as well. So we had the Earthquake, Power Trick, Bug Bite, and Rock Polish. Initially, I tried to go for Rock Polish there against other people, but even after I needed like 2 Rock Polishes to even out speed people. Sometimes it wasn't enough there. So that was my sturdy Focus Sash set there, and I still laughing how much I trolled that Mold Breaker X Control. Now that Shuckle is really cool, but probably my favorite Pokemon out of all these, I do want to come back to this set or something like this. We had a Draining Kiss, Recycle, Strength Up, Spore, Morlul here. So that I gave that max special attack. I got rid of the speed because I didn't actually need it on that set. It was purely under Trick Room, and you know that worked really, really nicely. I didn't want to give it its other ability like Effect Spore, because I wanted to put them to sleep every single time. Like, I didn't want them, you know, getting, paralyzed or something like that, right? I always wanted to put them to sleep so I could continually getting that Strength Sap and Recycle back. There was an issue when I did come across a Pokemon and I Strength Sapped it too many times. I eventually didn't get the full amount of health back. That's where Draining Kiss came in. We had Sigilyph there. Sigilyph's role was just to get rid of the rocks and stuff on the field and stuff like that. Magic Guard was really nice, and Deep Fog does a very good combination for this team. It helped me out in so many battles. Unfortunately, sometimes I'd remove them from the field, Sigilyph would get wrecked, and then they'd reset them up again, or I just simply wasn't able to get the rid of the rocks in time, and it ruined all my Sashes, right? So you can probably imagine how long this battle actually took me to get. I wanted enough Focus Sashes to be activated, and I wanted my strategies to at least work, maybe once. No, maybe not on every single Pokemon, but man, they pretty much did it. We had the Toxapex here. That was a max attack and max speed set. You can see the moves there. Focus Sash, Regenerator, and Galaxy Brain. I explained that one pretty well in the Queenly Majesty. All right, people, such a crazy video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time. Peace.